Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ryan again. Back to watch the next episode of Firefly, episode 8, Out of Gas. So this will be fun. We just watched Jamestown in the last one, and that episode was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Um, and honestly, the song still even now, I've been watching these episodes kind of at my own pace, and man, that song is still stuck in my head. It's still fantastic. Um, but we're going to be moving on and doing episode 8. Can't wait for this one. We just reached the halfway point, and as much as that is a depressing thing, I guess, to think about, um, God, it sucks that this was canceled, man. Like, I'm already halfway through, and it's like they're not going to be able to explore more. Like stuff that they're setting up or stuff that we can explore later, like they're just not going to have. I just know for a fact because the series is over after 14 episodes. But enough about the depressing reality that is Firefly season 2. But hey, be thankful for what we got. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can while I'm still watching it. So without any further ado, I'll see you in the video.
Oh, flashback to when they first got Serenity.
What's that, sir?
Freedom is what?
I meant, what's that?
Oh. Yeah, just step around that. I think something must have been living in here.
Oh, he's running out of oxygen. Right? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Now one thing I'm wondering is this a flashback that we're seeing, or is this something that's actually happening?
Vestigial mode of time measurement based on solar cycles is not applicable. I didn't get you anything.
Seems.
Fire.
Okay, right.
Holy God.
Zoe!
Sorry, Doc. Nobody leaves. Everything's sealed up tight.
If you don't let me through, she could die.
I let you through. We all die.
What? What does that even mean? I can't let you through or we all die? What the hell is that? Oh, it sucks the fire out. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay. Jesus. Okay, well, obviously this is like the present then. That answers that question.
Wash.
I'm not leaving her side, Mal. Don't ask me again.
You're gonna get to that bridge, and you're gonna get us back on our feet. What do you need, Doc?
That drawer, right there. That's the one.
What is it?
Pure adrenaline.
Jesus, dude. What the hell is going on?
Main life support's down on account of the engine being dead?
Right, but we got auxiliary life support.
No, we don't. Ain't even on. Explosion must have knocked it out.
So what are we breathing?
Whatever got pumped into the atmo before the explosion shut it all down.
Make the signal go further.
Can't make it go further.
Not if all you're gonna do is sit around here and whinge about it. No.
What do you expect me to do, Mal?
Whatever you have to. And if you can't do it from here, then get a suit on and go outside on the side of the boat.
But even if some passerby did happen to receive, all it would do is muck up their navigation.
Could be that's true.
Damn right, it's true. They'd be forced to stop and dig out our signal before they could even go anyplace. Well, maybe I should do that then.
Maybe you should.
Okay,
Good.
fine. Hey.
What do you two think you're doing? Fighting at a time like this. You use up all the air.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking, actually. Jane's weirdly the only person that's, like, sane in this situation. Just like, how the hell did Mal get hurt like this? This doesn't make any sense. And where's everybody else?
What do you mean can't?
No can do, Cap. Secondary grab boot shot.
No, it ain't. Ain't nothing wrong with your grab boot. Grab boot's just.
Kaylee? Oh my god.
Long as you like. Long as you can keep her in the sky.
You offered me a job?
Well, what?
I believe I just did.
Actually, I'm gonna pause it real quick. One for copyright. We're about at the halfway mark, but actually, I just noticed something really cool. The really blue scaled blue filter thing they're doing, and then all the flashbacks are like yellow for the past thing. I mean, that's really cool. Nice and simple. Kind of keeps things in kind of keeps you grounded into like what we're actually looking at is present time. Kaylee is. Mal met Kaylee. I'm tripping over my words. Mal met Kaylee through Fester. First of all, that's a terrible name. And then, sorry if your name's Fester. It's just I don't find that to be. Seems like an unfortunate name to me. But regardless, wow. Okay. Kaylee meeting in that way. That was interesting. All right. And then. Good God. And then I guess the part that Mal is holding is the one that she's holding right here, where she's like, this is the part that kind of blew up, maybe. And I'm assuming that like maybe this is the key to something. Like this is the part that either was broken, or this is the thing that caused it, or the thing that needs to be replaced, or something. Or maybe it's like one of her favorite parts. Maybe it's just a part that like one of the first things she fixed or found out that was like on their first mission or something. She's just going to hold it as like a totem, maybe. I don't know. Just random thoughts I'm putting out in there, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I love the Mal, not Mal, the Wash dynamic there. That was really cool. That was really done. That was really well done. Had me a little in my had me a little emotional there for a second. Just that them fighting was just I can't stand it. Completely understandable, but all right, we'll get back in the episode.
What about you?
4 people per shuttle. That's the arrangement. Evens the odds. I'm staying with Serenity. By some chance, get a response, someone's gonna have to be here to answer.
This is insane.
Oh, one further addendum. That's the last time you get to call me whore.
Absolutely. Never again.
It'd be almost ironic for them to actually leave Serenity and Mal dies in it, and it's called Serenity, and he's going to suffocate in it. It's a little ironic. It's supposed to be this place of home, this place of family. It's supposed to be inviting. It's supposed to be comforting. And possibly at the end, it's the thing that kills them, right? By pushing them away, making them uncomfortable, and he dies there. Oh my God, wake up, Mal. Oh, tell me he's not just like hallucinating. Oh, Jesus. These guys gonna ambush him somehow? What the hell? Is this how he's bleeding? Oh, you gotta be shitting me, man.
Joke. Which one you figure attract us?
The ugly one, sir.
Could you be more specific?
Not as deceiving as a low-down, dirty deceiver.
Well said. Wasn't that well said, Zoe?
Had a kind of poetry to it, sir.
Tell us where the stuff's at, so I can shoot you.
Let's say you did kill us. Or didn't. It could be torture, whatever. But somehow, you found the goods. What would your cut be?
7% straight off the top.
7? Huh.
What?
Nothing. Not a thing. No, Does that seem low to you?
It does, sir.
That ain't low.
This is the most Mal interrogation ever, or Mal negotiation ever.
You do much.
Why? What does she get?
Knock it off. No, forget I said anything. I'm sure you treated very well. You get the perks, got your own room. No?
Oh no.
I ain't asking.
Shut up. Huckleberry. So you take a look around. Decide what you think is fair. Already decided.
That's how he was bleeding.
Y'all gonna be here when I wake up?
We'll be here.
Good.
You buy this ship, treat her proper, she'll be with you for the rest of your life.
They weren't talking about Serenity. Wow. I brought a tear to my eye, man. That was beautiful. That ironic comment that I had. You know what? It's not ironic, is it? It was always home. It was always the place that was comfortable, regardless, right? That's really cool, man. That moment right there. That was beautiful. I can't believe it. That's crazy. It was funny because like during this episode I had like the POV shot was really, really sick. I thought that was really cool. Just again, just kind of playing around a little bit, right? Move you over a little bit. They just like every single episode they keep trying new stuff, and it's just it works out so well, especially when they're doing especially when they're given like, you know, every situation's kind of been a little different, a little bit more kind of defining the characters with every episode, right? Like, you know, a little at a time instead of trying to just like put them in a box and then that's just who they are. Like even in this one, right? Like as much as they've defined Mal as this like, you know, a little cowboy, a little, you know, a little off the cuff, but and sometimes he might come off as he's a criminal and he does some shady things, but he's just trying to survive out here, right? Does what he can, and he has a lot of people to look after. And he had to make a decision. I thought the Wash interaction he had, where you know Wash was, you know, he was too focused on, or not too focused. He was extremely upset, and he had other things than worrying about getting to the brig. So, I mean, or to the bridge, and yeah, I mean that was really cool interaction. Kind of just again showing that like, as much as this is everyone's family, you gotta have somebody who's gonna make the call, right? It's in the best interests of everybody, and Mal showing that again. It was weird because when he was during the POV shot, I wrote down really quickly on my little notes over here. I put Inara turned around, where I'm gonna be, or in my head I was like, I didn't say it out loud, but I basically was like, I made the prediction just to write down to mention here that she turned around like despite, you know, him not being able to hit the button. And I made that before I saw it, which was kind of funny, is like I was, and I think this is just going to be a trend, I guess, with every episode, which is like I guess correctly about like about a detail or about like a general concept, but then I get all the details wrong, or like the detail that I get right is in the wrong concept. I feel like that's just a common thing, is I make myself a prediction and I almost tinfoil hat a moment where I just need to pause and be like, and then it's actually just like not even correct at all. But yeah, this episode was fantastic, man. I kind of like the sadder, almost bleaker. I almost like those like a little more emotional episodes a little bit more. It just kind of gives weight to the characters a little bit. And yeah, I mean, this episode was great. last episode. I kind of like how they contrasted like Janestown with this one. This one was really really good. I really like this one, especially with the, like we got the little flashbacks of how they met Kaylee. Oh my God, Kaylee being met and getting on the ship that way. If anything, I guess that's like the most Kaylee way it could be, right? Like some just accidental interaction, and then she just fixes the ship without even having to look at the problem, and then just like gets hired immediately. Poor guy Fester, although I'm not really too sorry about it, but that's pretty funny. Wash with the mustache. Can we talk about it? Like Wash with the mustache. That's interesting. Interesting take. Wait a minute. Anyways, but yeah, this episode was great, man. No problems with this episode. This episode was fantastic. And I honestly, I can't wait. Like, I like both can wait, but I can't wait. Like, I love and enjoy and like to soak in every episode after watching it. I don't necessarily like to like, I'm trying really hard not to binge it because there's not that many episodes. And especially with this, I just liked how, they kept it simple. And I think I'm starting to appreciate it more. I've been spoiled by, the long form storytelling of like Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad or, any of those kinds of shows where, every episode kind of builds on each other. You have this long drawn out story with an intricate world that, has a lot of time to expand, where you get, the benefit of having multiple seasons on TV. But, sadly for you and me, our mutual favorite show here is sadly cut too short, which is it's like in the beginning I'm like, I'm starting another episode, which means I'm closer to the end, but then in the middle I forget that, and I get enthralled and sucked in, and I love every second, and I'm just engrossed. And then at the end I'm like, man, that was fantastic. And then like and then the high kind of comes down, and I realize that like we're one step closer to the end, but so it goes, right? Just here for the ride, man. And so far been loving every step. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Engagement in the comments is actually really really good. Just keep doing that. Either mention it, even talk to other people, right? Like really really cool moments. I really like, if y'all noticed anything for like any of the like cool like composition things, where like either the framing of stuff or kind of like any cool backstory on this episode, like something that's not going to spoil me obviously, but just like any cool backstory on like this, of this episode specifically. Like give me the history behind the episode maybe in the comments. Like give me your favorite quote from this episode obviously, and then give me like some backstory on this episode, or maybe an episode previously, just like let's just some cool fun facts that I should know maybe about this episode. That'd be cool. Like maybe even give me something that happened around this time. Like where were you when you first saw this episode? Did you see it on TV? Did you see it later? In what order? Like, did you see this? I assume that a lot of people saw it in the order that Fox premiered it in. But like, tell me what order, because I don't know the Fox order. What episode like this came after, and the name of the episode this comes before. Right? Don't explain anything about the episodes. Just tell me the ordering, or give me a fun fact about this episode. But I've rambled on enough. So with that, I'll see you in the next one.